Hello, welcome everybody. This is Natalie with Seasoned Destiny, where you're always empowered to make the right decisions in life. As promised, today I am sharing with you Vision to Roadmap, how to clarify your vision and create a roadmap to make your life successful. Hope you guys are having a great day. I am off to a good start, and I am just excited to share with you guys today because I know we are all looking forward to what is next in our lives, but in order for us to accomplish all that we need to accomplish, we have to be able to clarify our vision. So let me just take a sip of my tea here. Yes, I am drinking tea at 11 o'clock in the morning, and it is very hot outside. Yes, I love to drink tea any time of day, morning, noon, night, or evening. Doesn't matter the weather. Whether it's hot or cold, tea it is. Alright, so let's just get started on this presentation, making transition from vision to roadmap. And I am sharing my screen with you today. A little introduction. You know, everyone, as you know, my name is Natalie Henry. I'm a writer, and I have been writing all my life. Writing has always been a part of my life. I can't remember a time in my life that I have been writing. Writing for me was like therapy growing up. I've always enjoyed writing and putting things down on paper. It doesn't matter what I find to write on. I am always writing, whether it's paper napkin, receipts, whatever. So writing has always been a part of who I am. I love to write. I published my first book in 2006. And to date, I have written and published 5 books. I am also an entrepreneur. I own and operate a graphic and web design business. So why am I doing this training today? Apart from writing and doing business, teaching is also my passion. I strongly believe in educating, motivating, and empowering others to make the right decisions in life. Today, I want to equip you with the knowledge that will help you to clarify your vision and create a roadmap for your success. And these are just the books, you can see the books that I have written. They're all available on my website, seasoneddestiny.com, or on Amazon. Today I will share with you what I believe is my personal definition of vision and its purpose, the elements of an effective roadmap, how to clarify your vision, and I will also provide with you a free downloadable worksheet. At the end of this presentation, I will make sure that I post it in the group so you guys can have it to download. And also, I will have this video available for like 2 days for anyone who missed it. So don't worry, you have 2 days to be able to view the video. And how can I help you to achieve your goals? Right? So let's get into it. The 7 elements of an effective roadmap engages the following: vision, goals, action plan, skill set awareness, strengths and weakness evaluation, your marketability, and strategic planning. So as the training symbolizes, it's about from vision to roadmap. So today we're going to be discussing the element of vision and why vision is important. Okay? So my definition of vision is having a clear picture of what you desire your life to be, taking into consideration your current position and the work that is necessary to achieve that desired picture. Writing the vision for your life requires introspection, perspective, and truthful thinking. Okay? So having a clear picture of your vision, you have to take stock of where you are and the work that is necessary. It is not just an overnight thing. It's a process that you have to go through, and you have to, evaluate your situation. A vision serves two purposes. One, it helps you to evaluate your current situation. And number two, it provides a focal point or a focus point for future references. So why clarifying your vision is important? Put it this way. Vision is synonymous with sight. I mean, if you can't see, you will always have accidents. The Bible tells us that if the blind lead the blind, then both will fall into a ditch. No. Without vision, you will always follow others and what other people's vision are. So in order to have a vision for your life and to be able to follow that vision, you have to have it clarified for yourself so that you won't spend your life operating under other people's vision. Vision serves as a guide. But clarify your vision doesn't mean you have all the pieces of the picture together or have all the answers. Once you clarify your vision, you are able to create your roadmap. Let me just say this before I go any further. If you guys have any comments or questions, just leave it in the comment below and I'll be able to see it and help to answer those questions at the end of the presentation. Remember, I can't see you face to face. I can't talk to you. I can't hear you. But if you type in your questions or your comments, I'll be able to check them at the end. So the two questions that you need to ask yourself for self-evaluation. And why self-evaluation important? Self-evaluation brings self-awareness. Know the truth and the truth will make you free, right? That's what the Bible tells us. That's what Jesus said. Socrates said, know thyself and to thyself be true. Those two statements are so important when it comes to evaluating ourselves and being aware of who we are, because it serves two purposes. One, you will know your authentic self, and number two, you won't be able to go toss to and fro with different trends and pop culture, and what this person tells you to do and what that person tells you to do. You will remain constant to and true to who you are individually, irregardless of pop culture and what others think. You must know who you are if you want to stay true to your vision. So I'm going to share with you the two questions that you need to ask yourself in order to clarify your vision. Number one, where am I? See, if you don't know where you are, you won't know what direction you need to go. Where am I physically? Because where you are depending on your environment or the people around you. What are they like? I mean, are these people healthy? Is the physical environment that you're in healthy? Because all these things have to do with how you perceive yourself and how you perceive your life. So you also have to actually, think about where you are emotionally and mentally. Have you mastered your emotions, or do they master you? We don't think about emotion as something that we allow to master us, but we have to think everything that we hear and see triggers some sort of emotion, whether it's fear, anger, jealousy. So, and when we continue to feed on those emotions in an unhealthy way, then we become unstable. That's how, when we think about all that has happened during the pandemic, we saw a lot of fear that has been arise from this situation. Not that, to minimize, the seriousness of the condition, but that fear that's an emotional thing that we had to learn to master, because if we don't master fear, then we will constantly live in fear, not able to move forward and do what we need to do. Spiritually, where are you spiritually? Is your belief system, what is the belief system that governs your thoughts or govern your life. See, what you think is what you believe. What you believe is how you speak. How you speak is how you act. And how you act determines your character. And your character determines your outcome in life. So you have to know where you are. Take an evaluation of where you are right now. Physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. And the second question is, where do I want to be? You must know where you are going in order to chart your course of action. See, a roadmap is an action course. It is a process, and without knowing where you want to go in life, you will continue to chase the next best thing. You don't want to live your life like an addict searching for the next high. Okay? So when you don't know where you are going, you will always follow everyone else. You work that 9 to 5 or whatever you do for your living, and you are unfulfilled because it is not where you want to be. So you have to figure out where you are and where you want to be, then create a roadmap to guide you along the way. Are you guys enjoying this presentation so far? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up or, thumbs down if not. In order to make your goals attainable for your vision, you have to be able to take evaluation of the following for your roadmap to be effective. So what I want you to do is to picture yourself creating a list, okay? So on that sheet of paper, you're going to write these things, okay? You're going to write, what am I doing on a daily basis or a weekly basis? You're going to take inventory, you're going to take stock of what your life is every day, okay? And once you make that list, whether it's, what is your morning routine? What do you spend your day doing? What do you spend your week doing? How many hours do I watch TV? How many hours do I spend in social media? Do I spend time reading books? Do I spend time, learning new skills? Do I spend time strengthening the skills that I have? So make a list of all these things that you do throughout the day, throughout the week. And after you make your list, what you're going to do is you're going to evaluate these activities that you're doing, and you're going to ask yourself, are these things necessary? So from that list, you're going to create 2 lists. You're going to write all the activities that are necessary, and you're going to write all the ones that are unnecessary. Now, after you do that, then you're going to take all the unnecessary things that you're doing and you're going to throw them through the door, whether it's hanging out with family or friends, whether it's watching TV. And all this is not going to happen overnight. It's not going to be easy, because I know it's not easy. I mean, you might be working a job that you feel is unnecessary, but can you just up and quit your job without knowing what you're going to do next? No, that would be crazy, especially if you are married and you have kids, right? Because you have a family to feed, and you have bills and responsibilities that you have to take care of. So you have to consider all these things and just make the change. It's all about making transition. See, transition is that phase that we go through from one point to the next, and that's why you need a roadmap to guide you. So after you do your assessment, and remember this, everything that is on your list, they have to bring you closer or point you in the right direction to your vision and your goal. Because everything you do from this point will either help you to stay on track or gear you off the path of success, and to be able to walk out that vision, to get that roadmap going. Now, a roadmap, remember, is a process. We tend to want everything quick and easy, and we forget that there is a process to everything in life. So, next step to level up what you are doing. You have to ask yourself the right questions. You have to ask yourself, what is the transition I am in order to make my vision clear? See, you have to have that thought, and you have to consider the things that will affect your transition. And it has to be with your location, the people around you, your financial situation. All these things you have to take into consideration. You have to write your vision. Remember, your vision is not, a having it all together picture, but it's understanding where you are and where you want to be and creating that roadmap. You don't have to have all the pieces figured out, because that's what the roadmap is for. The roadmap helps you to implement all the pieces that you need. So write your vision, make it clear, and don't neglect the process. The roadmap is the process of getting from where you are to where you want to be. Transition your life to the next level. So I have some questions, because I know that it is not easy to make transition. I know it's not easy for you to be able to, take all this information in and just run with it without, evaluating your life situation and your circumstances. As I mentioned before, this presentation is based on my workbook, Making Transition Through Crisis, a guide for young professionals. So, whether you are a burnt out career professional who needs to transition from career to business, or you need to clarify your vision and create a roadmap and take action to make it happen, or you need to level up your skills to make transition from your current position to a different career. See, not all of us have that capacity to do our own business, or to, to be able to operate as an entrepreneur, but all of us have skills, we all have gifts, we all have talents, and we have to know how to use them. Some of you just simply need a change of pace for your life. This is also a great tool to be able to use. So in this workbook, you will learn how to make that transition to build a stronger and more successful life. This is not an overnight process. This is not a, get rich quick scheme. This is not something that, I am just going to do this 1, 2, 3, bam, and I'm done. No, it is a guide. It's a roadmap for your life to be able to, for you to follow and to implement, no matter what the situation, whether you are a student, whether you are an employer, whether you are an employee. It is all about understanding where you are at the moment and able to make that transition to get to where you want to be. So in this workbook, you will learn the step-by-step applications to create a roadmap for personal and professional growth, how to clarify your vision, how to create and maintain consistent workflow, how to change your mindset. See, why is mindset so important? Because if you believe it, it's something that will manifest. If you think about negative things all the time, your life will reflect negativity. If you surround yourself with positive people and positive thoughts, that's why we have to be careful of the people that we allow to speak into our lives, because our mindset is something that helps us to move from one level of life to the next. If you think that you will always be in the position that you are in, you will never desire to make change, to move into something new. And that's what making transition through crisis is all about. And remember, crisis is not just something major. Making transition doesn't have to do with something major. It's something that we go through on a daily basis. So today, I want to introduce you to this book, Making Transition Through Crisis. It's available for, the ebook is available on my website. You can purchase it from my website, seasondestiny.com. Or you can wait until June 30th, where the paperback will be available. Or you can pre-order by calling 202-656-2042. Partnering together for your transition. So why would you want to partner with me? I know and understand the pain of not knowing what to do next. Trust me, I have been there. As a business owner in my personal life, and also, as a person in ministry, I am always wondering, Lord, what is the next step? How do I get to the next level in my life? I know how it feels when you think your life is stuck in a limbo. Trust me. And after this past year that we have had with pandemic and everything, we are all somewhat on that limbo scale of trying to figure out what to do next, where to go. But over the years, I have discovered how to use my pain to gain insight to have a better life for me and to be able to help others. And everything that I have put in this workbook are strategies and principles that I have learned and have been implementing in my life over the past 10 years. It's nothing new that came out of this crisis, but these are strategies and these are the things that I have learned and implemented, and also want to teach you and have been teaching others that when you have a clarified vision and understanding who you are, where you are, and how to move forward, you don't have to worry about what's next or what will I do or what will happen to me, because you have a roadmap to follow. And once you have a roadmap, you can follow through with what you want to do. Yes, in every situation, there are going to be detours. There are going to be road bumps and humps and accidents. There are going to be aggressive drivers and, crazy people out there on the road. But remember, every time there is a detour, we guys are so familiar with our GPS system these days that even when we hit a detour or we make a wrong turn, our GPS always say rerouting. That's right, rerouting. With your roadmap, every time you hit a bump, you are able to reroute, but you stay true to your vision. So don't think that just because you have a roadmap don't mean things won't happen. Things will happen. But because you have a roadmap, you have that, directional navigator to get you from where you are to where you're going, you will always stay true to your vision. You will always have that vision in focus. So remember, clarify your vision, create your roadmap, and don't forget to stay true to who you are. So here's my contact information if you would like, for me to work with you. I would love to help you take your life to the next level, to help you to create that roadmap and to bring you into that, life that you desire for yourself. And everyone needs to remember, success is different for me and it's different for you. So however you define success, your roadmap will take you there. Call me 202-656-2042 to learn how I can help you get started. And I just want to say thank you for taking the time to watching this presentation. The worksheet will be posted in the group for you to download, and I would love to hear your feedback and comments or any questions you have. Leave your comments in the group or you can send me a DM, and I am looking forward to hearing from you. I hope you guys enjoy this presentation today, and what I would really like to do is not just end with today's presentation, but because this workbook is so compact, and let me take you back to where I talk about the elements of creating a roadmap. Okay, so you guys can see what I'm talking about right here. Today's presentation, I would really love to not just finish it with vision, but also, for the next couple of weeks, I would love to go through all the elements of this roadmap assessment and engagement for you guys to really see and to understand what creating a clarifying vision and putting your vision in focus and setting your goals, how to make action plans, how to, assess your skill sets and determine your strengths and weakness, and knowing your marketability, and also creating strategic plan. So if you guys really want to dive deep into this workbook with me, let me know, and I will definitely, in the coming weeks, each week I'll do a presentation on each subject matter from the workbook. So remember, you can get your workbook on my website, seasondestiny.com, the PDF download. I'll put the link in the group so you guys can download that. And guys, I just want to tell you all thanks again for joining me on this presentation. Until next time, have a great day.